Hello everyone, here's Wise Dave and welcome back to Octopath Traveler. You guys have seen in the last episode we reached Sunshade and we're about to start Primrose's story. Let's go, let's start it. At last he's appeared before me. The man marked with the crow, the man who killed my father. Interesting. Her name is Primrose and she's a dancer. This sunshade city of a thousand pleasures, forever shrouded in shadow, driven into poverty when her noble house fell, she now plies her trade in a tavern, offering no end of indignities at the hands of the cruel master Helgnish, all of all for the day she could have her revenge. The one day he appeared, a man marked by a crow, one of the three foul villains who murdered her dear father, and so, aided by her sole friend Yusufa, she sprints from the tavern to the labyrinth below in pursuit. She will need royal allies on the path she has chosen. Yep, Primrose along. I'll need to get rid of Tressa and add Primrose. Let's start Primrose's tale. Even when the blade is held at your heart, fate shall be your shield. Words of House Hazelheart. 10 years ago.
Funny how it works, isn't it? Everything that happens in this world falls into one of two neat little categories. Things one is better off knowing, and things one's better off not. Jeffrey Azelhart, I'm afraid you've been poking your nose into the latter.
I have only done as my convictions bade me do. I have no regrets.
I thought you might say something like that. You're making this delightfully easy.
Father!
Make sure he's dead. Let's leave this place before we're seen.
It's done. Huh.
I will never forget. 3 men, each marked with the sign of the crow. One on his left arm. One on his right. And the last on his neck. 3 men, foul scavengers, just like the bird whose mark they bear. They took my father from me. And I will never forget. Always the same dream.
I wish I had your confidence, Primrose. I couldn't imagine nodding off minutes before my cue.
How nice it must be to be the master's favorite.
Mm.
Fine. Go on and keep your airs. Act as though you're better than the rest of us.
It doesn't change the fact that you're just another dancer in the sands, Primrose. Nothing but a kept woman, here to flatter the dignity of men who pay for the privilege.
I suppose you're right.
Shh, enough chatter. Master Helganish is coming.
Do I keep you women to titter here in the shadows? My customers are waiting for their entertainment! The opening act should be on that stage already. Now, get out there and earn your keep! What a bunch of useless strays. But not you, Primrose. You are the only one I can rely on.
You flatter me, Master.
Oh, hardly. Why, this tavern's custom has increased tenfold since you stepped on our stage. But do not go forgetting yourself. It was I who groomed you for this role.
And I will be forever grateful for that, Master.
You were an ignorant girl when I picked you up, completely useless. I've taught you everything you know. What happened to your sweet little smile? Who puts a roof over your head and food on your plate? Who bought the jewels that adorn your pretty neck? Who made you the most sought-after dancer in this dusty old town? It was me, all me. You owe me, kitten, and I'll see that debt repaid.
Yes, Master.
Good then. Purr sweetly, and I may give you a treat. Don't dally when you're done with your show. I will be waiting in my chamber. I'll have you purr for me some more.
Primrose, it's your cue.
I'm coming.
Put your face back on now, kitten.
Yes, Master.
The tavern lies at the end of the central road, just past the bazaar. I mustn't dally any longer. Okay, interesting story. This way, Primrose, get a move on.
Ah, there you are.
Kept us waiting long enough, Primrose.
Forgive me.
I was fixing my hair. It better been worth it. You're our best chance at getting to eat tonight. And the customers have been waiting.
I am ready.
Let the show begin. It's her, it's her. Watch over me, father. That day I swore revenge against the man who took you from me. The tree marked by the crow. My once proud house fallen. I left home far behind, following their trail. That trail has led me here. I heard one of them often passes through here on his travels. It was the smallest scrap of hope, but it was all I had. Until I find him, there is no disgrace I will not endure. Losing my honor is nothing compared to the pain of losing you. Father, I will not stop until I find the tree and see justice served, and until I avenge you, I will dance. A revenge story.
Wow!
I think I'm in love. How about a private show, darling? You are all too kind and too handsome, I might add. Not bad, Primrose, not bad. Thank you.
Ah.
Look at your sandals. Seems you've gone gone and broken a strap. Go back to the dormitory and fetch yourself another pair.
Yes.
Most happily. Let's go back to the dormitory.
Hey! Hey!
Papa, I'm going to be in a play. I'll be the princess and everyone will look at me. You come and watch too, won't you?
Yes.
Of course, my dear.
Oh, thank
Many
you!
thanks, my lord. Tee hee. How was that? And guess what, Papa? When I grow up, I'm going to be a beautiful dancing girl, the star of the stage.
Uh,
Dancing girl. That is a dream best forgotten. But why, Papa? Elena, my dear, you want to grow up to be a fine lady, yes? Like the princess you play. Then it would be better not to say such things, not in this town at least. But what's wrong with dancing? It's so much fun.
What?
Look at her. She's beautiful. Hello, child.
Oh, come now.
Come on, Elena, this way. I will tuck you into bed back in the at the inn. Papa has business to attend to this night.
yes.
I suppose I'll get back to my own work.
Uh,
A toy? Oh, someone fetch a handkerchief. Primrose seems to be bleeding, the poor dear. Perhaps she got a blister. She's always dancing oh so passionately.
Are you alright?
yes.
I'm fine. It's nothing I haven't dealt with before.
Hey!
Don't you think that's enough already? Do you take such pleasure in others' pain? We're not we're nothing but master's playthings, all of us. And we all know what happens to the girls who displease him, or have you forgotten? Beaten half to death and tossed in the gutter, left for dead, sick and starving.
Stop that!
Stop that. We all know well enough where we stand. We know what we can do what he can do to us. Then why torment one of our own?
Many thanks.
Thank you, Josefa. There's no need for you to make foes on my behalf.
You!
What are you doing yowling back here? Sheet your clothes, it's time for work. Or do you think money flows into my coffers by itself? Get out there and collect your tips.
Wait a minute.
Not you, Primrose, you stay.
What was that?
What was that soy show you gave today?
Uh,
I think
Do you
not.
think I'm blind? One glance was all I need to know your mind was not where it ought to be. I can see every thought in that pretty, empty little head of yours, and they were not of dancing tonight.
oh.
You
You
haven't
take that
forgotten your debts
tone with
now,
me.
have you? You haven't forgotten who owns you. You know the fate that awaits you if you dare defy me, don't you, kitten? I'm warning you because I care, Primrose. I wouldn't want to see anything untoward happen to my shining star.
Uh, Forgive me.
I'm sorry, Master, forgive me.
The truth is,
I was simply remembering the first day I came here to you. Oh, were you not? Not a day, not a moment passes when I'm not thankful for all you have given me. Pray forgive me lack of focus today, Master. It will not happen again. Oh, my dear, dear Primrose. I too often think back on the day you came to my door. Just imagining the sight of you dancing for me, as sweet and innocent as you were, it tickled me so. And you met my every expectation. You have been my best investment.
I'll have you purr
But
for me
tonight
some
you
more.
have displeased me, and for this you must atone. The crowd is looking thin tonight, out on the streets with you, and bring us some costume. Costume with coin enough to cover a week's expense. If you can do that, I may still go easy on you. At least relatively so, kitten.
yes.
You are so kind, master. Bravo, Prim. That was a performance for the ages. How do you do it? I want to vomit every time I have to call him master.
Hmm?
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be out collecting tips?
Are you alright?
I was worried about you. How is your foot?
What?
Here, use this. A handkerchief. Be careful out there, okay? Okay, so Primrose does the following. Makes people follow her. Well, time to put on a different kind of show.
Hmm?
This one looks to be likely sort.
Excuse me.
Lovely evening, isn't it, my lord? Mayhap you'd care to share it with me?
My apologies.
A tempting offer, but I travel on business. I must depart early on the morrow.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
It must be a fascinating sort of business that you do. Perhaps you could tell me more over a drink? I'd love to get to know you better.
Most unfortunate.
I I am most afraid I cannot.
Excuse me.
I dance at the tavern just down the street. I'll be happy to put on a show just for you. Okay, chances of success 100%. Admit it now. Wouldn't you care to spend a little more time with me? Oh, oh my, I cannot resist such beauty. Pray, come hither. Yes, that one's pockets look sufficiently deep. Good
Excellent.
work, kitten. You'll be treated well tonight.
Many thanks.
You honor me, master. The seats are starting to fill. See that not a single cup goes empty.
Yes, Master.
As you wish, master.
Beg pardon.
Good evening, gentlemen. Ah, Primrose, you're looking more and more lovely each time I see you. It's been a while since we last enjoyed our company. Will you be with us long this evening? Ho ho ho, as long as you have me for, my dear. Is that so? I'll have to give it some thought then. I'll see you again later.
Till next time.
And if that's all, I'll be taking my leave. Could it be? There, on his left arm. The mark of the crow. How long have I waited for this day? Finally, you appear before me. This night, at long last, justice will be served. No,
Uh,
I can't let him get away.
You.
And where do you think you're going? So curious about that man, are you? Was it love at first sight, kitten? Master,
I think
you
not.
wouldn't think of abandoning the stage and your customers before the night is through. Now would you? Back to work, Primrose. I trust I don't need to repeat myself.
Put your face back on
You
now,
do
kitty.
remember what happens to the wicked little kittens who cross me, don't you? This is all I have. I may never get another chance like this again.
Are you alright?
Prim, what's the matter? It's not like you two look all fluttered like this.
Hmm.
You don't need to tell me. For you to risk angering the master like that, it must be something important. Leave it to me. I'll keep his eyes busy. You sleep out the back door and the upper floor.
uh,
You shouldn't get involved. You put yourself at risk. Look, Prim, maybe you don't tell me what you're thinking,
Come on!
but that doesn't matter to me. I'm on your side and always will be. On my side? When the other girls would pick on me and tell me to know my place, you were the only one who stood by me. You never say much. You always so distant, so aloof even. But I know you just don't want to burden others with your troubles. I know you better than you think, Prim.
And I know that, deep down, you have a good heart.
A good heart? Yusufa, I thank you. Hey, always a woman of few words. I wouldn't have it any other way. You'll bring the women I need, won't you? Competent help is so hard to come by these days, whatever is a man to do. I I can assure you, my lord, I am doing all that I can. Helgnish, we are friends, are we not? Friends take care of one another, yes. They do not disappoint each other.
Yes!
I will do everything in my power. I saw a fine dancing girl in the tavern. I would rather like such a girl for my own. So it is as I thought. Helgnish knows him.
Listen to me.
Bring the woman to the place marked on this map, and Helgnish, try not to keep me waiting.
Yes!
But of course, my lord. That map. Ah. And so I must pursue the foul crow. Don't get involved. This is my problem, not yours. But I suppose you're free to do as you please. Come on already, if you're coming. Okay, guys. Nice story, nice episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.